Congratulations, you are the winner.
Uh, hello, hello. I've forgotten about this 1.5 minutes of ads. It always catches me by surprise now. Hello, good evening. How are we? Are we good? It's Friday. Can you believe it? Hi. It's so long since I've spoken with Kay and Camille. There's so much cheese. It's like cheese soup with pasta, not pasta with cheese. Ages, yes. It's been at least 5 minutes since I've spoken with both of you. Thank you again, Camille. I was just about to be nice as well. I was about to say that lovely Camille passed on a key for me to play in a game. Isn't she fantastic? Anyway, despite the fact that she's being nasty, everyone should go and support Camille on her 3.0 Donathon, which has been going on all week, where she is showing her new model. The airship captain has retired and is now a gardener. And the model is fantastic. Let me shout, indeed. I should be able to shout out at cat. I don't know what will happen here, to be fair, because normally it just works with a shouty outy. There we go. Retired airship captain turned comfy gardener. Nah, sorry, I'm still reeling from. Well, at least I've stopped playing that clip. I'm not even going to mention it. Hello, Tsunami. How are you? I will not mention it by name. Oh, good. Indeed, yes. I've always got that one in my back pocket. How are we all? Have we had a good week? Is it all good? Is it all good? I love Mastodon. Mastodon, one of my favourite bands ever. I've seen them a good few times. Never fail to put on a good show. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. In fact, I'll do that as well. See, we're doing that. I'm going to... oops. We'll do that as well. Seeing I'm just in that kind of mood. I'm in a funny mood tonight. I'm tired. I am very tired tonight. I've been working away in the garden all week and my body is not used to manual labour. You don't do shouty out anymore. I might do it tonight actually. It's 25 degrees in my house at 9 p.m. It's a bit warm. Yeah. It was weird. I'll probably be lurking because I'm beating up demons in Doom. Is it good? Are you enjoying the Doom? I've never really played a Doom game. I've seen a lot of Doom games. I played a bit of the 2016 one in VR. That was okay. But I've played the original Doom way back when. But I was more of a Quake fan than a Doom fan. I loved Quake. I think mainly because it had a Nine Inch Nails soundtrack on it. But yes, loved Quake. Not so great on Doom. But I should go back and try them, I suppose. 25 degrees. It's not that warm here. Being on the East Coast, I love it. It was one of the first video games sitting in my dad's lap on my computer. Nice. Yeah. It is because we're so near the coast. It's there's always a cold wind blowing in, which is great because it just takes the edge off the heat, which I'm not great in. So I actually don't mind it, but it's taken what would be a reasonably warm day. Who was on the lap? It's taken a reasonably warm day and making it acceptable. But I mean, it's been about 16, 17 here today, so it's not been super duper warm anyway. But it felt a lot warmer when you were sitting in it. Kind of wish he was here so we could enjoy this together. I was on his lap. Yeah, I used to, when Banshee was a lot younger, very small, her introduction to gaming was sitting on my knee as I dual PC'd EverQuest. Back in those days, where you could run two different characters on two different accounts on two different PCs, but have them in the same game. So yeah, she grew up seeing the magic of two PCs at work with EverQuest going on, and then we graduated to doing Ocarina of Time on the GameCube, where we sat on the couch together, and all Banshee ever said was Epona, Epona, Epona. All she ever wanted to do in Zelda was see Epona riding round and round and round. And I think I've told this story before, but we were very close. We were fantastic. Sitting on my dad's lap playing Duke Nukem. The 90s were a simpler time. Where You could show your infant children Duke Nukem and it wouldn't be a problem. Fabulous. I love it. You'd probably get locked away if you did that nowadays. Yes, I think I've told the story before about Ocarina of Time and Banshee, constantly going on about Epona, and there was a point where I felt that I could let her play. You grew up with the PS1 Tomb Raiders, no age appropriate, I suppose, yeah. Yes, we were very, very close to the end, but obviously Epona was with us at that point. And at one point, I think I felt it was safe enough to let Banshee just run about Hyrule Field on Epona, and it would be all good. Which it was until she overwrote the save. And we had to go back about 50. That would have been, it was about 25 hours or something like that. Hi, Nausea. How are you? You played Turok on the N64. Good. Nice to see you back in. Indeed. Oh, no. Yes. I don't know. She didn't do it deliberately, obviously, but it meant that we had to go back and do the Water Temple again, which I was not best pleased about because the Water Temple in the original Ocarina of Time was a pain in the ass. I watched my dad play that. It was my intro to games, indeed. My introduction to gaming was watching my sister play Simpsons Hit and Run after her telling me off for breathing too loud. I love it. I am old, indeed. Hello, Grim. How are you? Nice to see you in. Oh my God, are you? My introduction to PS1 was Project Overkill, not age appropriate at all. Blood and gore. Okay, stop scaring the new viewers away. My mind went. What? Your mind went through hell. Come back, I'll behave. My sister told me off for breathing so loud that my mother took me to the doctor, who asked if everything was all right at home. Hilarious. That's incredible. Now I'm beginning to see why things are as they are, 16. That is so good.
Quote number 180.
Why has your mind been
My
through
sister
hell,
told
Grim?
me off for breathing so loud so often that my mother took me to the doctor, who asked if everything was alright at home. 16 inches. Just chatting.
16
May
inches.
16th, 2025.
Fantastic. I love it. Does this explain my adult personality? It could well be. Lurk. Enjoy the lurk, Tsunami. Enjoy. TTS with a win, indeed. Coding, and the answer was right in front of me. Is this the same coding issue that you had yesterday when you were in Weeds? Was it Weeds? So, you were in Weeds chat yesterday and had a similar coding issue where the answer was right in front of you. Maybe. Okay. So your mind hasn't been through hell today. It was yesterday. You're recycling things, Grim. Just because I'm not actually in chat doesn't mean I'm not in chat. It happened today, I see. So it was the same problem twice. So you never learned from your mistake yesterday. I see. That's even worse. You'd have been as well just saying it was yesterday's issue. Anyway, welcome in. Yesterday was a nightmare. Today was hell. I did not see it leave. I think it scared them. Damn. I don't think so. I think it was Tsunami went on. Well, maybe they did. I can't remember what code I was doing yesterday. Grim, did you have any time to code yesterday? You were in Minecraft most of the waking hours. Hello, Lily. Had a bit of a rough week, but I'm here. Oh dear. Who wants to pay for kids? No, Nausea's here. They haven't left. It's all good. Hopefully the week is now over and behind you, Lily. Is that you've been doing exams this week, haven't you? Hopefully the exams have gone reasonably. Nobody ever likes going through exams. That's what explains why I don't remember coding yesterday. It never happened. Okay. It must have been the day before then. It probably was the day before, actually, because it was Wednesday afternoon. I think I was in Wade's chat. I wasn't in Wade's chat yesterday. I have not been very near Twitch this week. I've been doing a lot of other stuff. I think it was Wednesday. Could have been. I don't think I've really been about Twitch terribly much. I want to take a holiday too. Yeah, but you're in America. You're not allowed to. You must sell your soul to corporations, and you're not allowed to take time off for your own good, your own welfare. It's not allowed. Sooner you get away, the better. Indeed, yes. You must appease the corporate overlords. Anyway, it's not like you're exactly taxed most of the day. You're not like run off your feet. Most of your working week is a holiday. Well, you shouldn't be telling me that you're getting on so well with Expedition 33 and playing all the time and that. So I'm intrigued now, indeed. Oh God, that reminds me of talking about that stuff with my brother during my sister's birthday. I see. What stuff? I have indeed been doing exams. I'm sick of them already. Got another month to go. One went well and one went badly this week. Okay. Don't worry about it. I'm sure everybody who's been through exams in chat will tell you exactly the same thing. That they feel incredibly important at the time, and I appreciate that they are sort of a gateway. If you want to go on and do other things, I should just take my laptop to the beach. Absolutely. Then unfortunately, part of that process is to get decent grades, but in the grand scheme of things, everything will be okay. Once you get beyond that first bit, then nobody really cares that much about exam results. But I appreciate it is difficult if you want to go to uni and you have to pass a certain bar or whatever to get there. So you have this song too, Spirit Box. Yes, quite like a bit of Spirit Box. I've seen them. I saw them live a couple of years back in Glasgow. It was a good night. It was a good venue as well. Always good, a gig at the Barrowlands. Put basically, he thinks lines should go up always, while I think a minimum standard should be placed and everything is extra. I don't understand what you mean, Grim, but that doesn't surprise me at all. Lines should go up always, while I think a minimum standard. What do you mean by lines should go up always? I'm not following that. You mean in terms of performance or whatever, you should always be trying to improve. He thinks infinite growth is possible. Well, technically, if you're talking about evolution, then yes. Infinite growth is possible in evolutionary terms in a limited world. Well, that infinite growth assumes infinite resources, indeed, yes. Well, yeah, that's different. If you're setting a parameter of a limited world, that precludes infinite growth. There's not much argument about that. In a limited world, you can't have infinite growth. Infinite growth of people. I met a bloke who was 6'8" the other day. My God, bigger than Pissy. Incredible. Was that the guy you put in Discord wearing the English kilt? Which I'm surprised didn't actually start more fires. You did choose violence this afternoon. Indeed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, chat agrees with you, Grim, which is worrying in and of itself. I don't know whether you're improving or we're all getting worse. Can I have a little more growth, please? Well, no, that man was not wearing a kilt. He was wearing the world's longest trousers. Be afraid. Indeed, indeed. He's wearing the world's longest trousers. 6'8". I can't even imagine being 6'8". That's just too much. Too big. The world's not created for people at 6'8". He must be constantly bending down and, ducking. And I feel like you have to get your clothes cut. Absolutely. It's the duck to standard. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. The world is not created for people at 6'8". That must be so annoying to be constantly doing that. That's incredibly rough. Yeah, I don't know if I mean, I wouldn't mind. Who wouldn't want to be? Well, I was going to say, who wouldn't want to be a little bit taller? That guy obviously doesn't want to be a little bit taller. But in general terms, I think most people would like to be a little bit taller than they actually are. We're never happy with what we've got, really. So, yes. What's that song? Which song? The song that just finished. That was Spirit Box, a band called Spirit Box. Do you think anyone's ever seen the top of his head? Well, I suppose it could be it could be balding. I have no idea. Trust me, when it comes to these things, I'm above average. One of the few things above average. I'd like to be a little bit taller. Yes. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was. Yeah, we're going to go through the rap now. That's the one. I just wondered if anybody was going to come in with a second line. There we go. That's that track. So Spirit Box, indeed. Well done. Thank you, Kate. Yeah, this is just a playlist. It's my daily mix. Height. You're above average height. What are we talking about, Grim, please? I don't think Grim is above average height. Grim's about 5'6". Oh, you're happy with your height. So, okay, that's fine. I'm just making a general... Because Grim's still a growing boy. Yeah, he's 5'6". I would hope not at 22, 21, 22. Can't remember if it's 21 or 22. Grim was very mysterious about his age for a long, long time. Thing about height is none of us have a choice. Indeed, yeah. But yeah, 16, they don't stop growing until like 25, 30. Who? Who doesn't stop? You normally stop growing by about the time you're 16, 17. Who doesn't stop growing until they're 30? That's ridiculous. You grow out the way, I suppose. Kay's just hoping. I mean, 16 is the medical person here. 16 will be able to tell me. 30 is the point where you just stop everything. Is that okay, Grim? Brains stop around 25. Oh, mentally, I see. Now, Grim's been mental since a young age. I'm fairly convinced that I can say that without any kind of reservation. That is true. Hello, Pemmy. That's a good emote. Where did that emote come from? Are we good? Are you having a good Friday? Oh my God. Where's that one going? Backing out. I feel like Pemmy is so mysterious. I'm going to message them. Mentally, you're always growing. Brain mass stops increasing around 25 to 30, although that's debated. I see. I'm glad, but you stop physically growing. What, by 18 maximum? In terms of height? Please tell me 16. I always thought boys grew a little bit faster. I stopped physically growing at like 14. This is BS. Well, it depends. You could have matured very quickly, Kay. If you were, yeah, physical height stopped by latest 20. Okay. That's a bit later than I thought. I thought you were kind of done growing by the time you were finished secondary school, really. That's interesting. I did not understand that. Maybe I should blame it on sports. Yeah, you were being height restricted to play sports. Although, as a volleyball player, you would have wanted to be a bit taller. Most people are done by 17ish, but some people keep going on for a bit. Yeah, well, you can still grow physically if you get. Okay. Yes, but I was nerfed. You were nerfed. I still think that's one of the best quotes of any streamer is Camille's quote about being nerfed. I could have been great at volleyball. Adam Rayner, oh yeah. I could have been perfect. But God made me French. I love that. That's so good. It's true. Don't put yourself down like that, Camille. It makes absolutely no difference that you're French. We still love you. I would have been perfect if I hadn't been French. God had to nerf me. Indeed. That's the very fella. Yes. It's just a great quote, that, though. Camille and I were talking about quotes one night, and I was saying that I have become exceptionally conscious of what I say on stream, and my brain is sort of 3 sentences ahead going, don't say that, don't say that. And Camille then sent me a page out of her 1,000 quotes or thousands of quotes. And every single one of them was an absolute banger, to the point where I thought, you know what, there's absolutely no point in thinking ahead, just say whatever. Because you get a list like that. It's actually super funny. So, yes, while I'm happy with my height, living in a country that has giants makes you feel tiny. A mod pulled the stats of the words I said the most. Yeah, I saw that, Camille. Those slides were a really good introductory piece to the 3.0 model. That was, I mean, it was brave of you. Did you get to see the slides before you? Well, I take it you did get to see the slides before you read them on stream, just to make sure there wasn't anything totally defamatory in there. It literally hurts when I don't say what I'm thinking. Yes. I had access, but I didn't really check in detail. Yes. No, it was good. Just did a quick sense check. I see. Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. That was an interesting insight into how people view you and their. I quite like the little précis that the mods did of themselves as well, just to introduce it. That was all really well done. In fact, the whole launch was fantastic. I will say. I really loved the whole launch. I thought it was. I couldn't believe you were so nervous though. I suppose we all get a little bit nervous when, but I can appreciate it. I felt like I needed a moment of self-reflection afterwards. Yes, you've booked yourself in for a week of therapy now, physical and mental. You'll need it after the donathon's finished. I think it's interesting with these things that you're getting to a point where you must have what? Well, I never saw you at the end of today's stream, but when I dropped in through the day, I think you had about 8 hours left. And I always think these things look like, oh, we're getting to the end, and then somebody turns up with about 10 minutes to go and drops about 15 hours worth of subs on and says, keep going, and it just never ever ends. I'm always just astounded by, I mean, it's a totally different realm. I have hope and fear at the same time. Yeah. I'm astounded when people like Connor, Sea Dog VA, and Mouse, etc., do their subathons, and you get down to the point where it looks like, you know, they've been going for about 4 weeks, and it gets to the point where the timer goes down to about 30 minutes, and everybody in chat start hyping it up, looking for an oiler to come in, and all of a sudden, you know, somebody drops like 5 grand in subs. And you're like, what? How on earth can you just pull $1,000 or $5,000 out of your bum and throw that at subs just so it goes up another 15, 20 hours or whatever? 4 weeks is enough time to get a paycheck. Indeed, yeah, absolutely. Well, that's, I think, Mouse went 40 odd, was it 42, 43 days or something was the last one? That's absolutely incredible. I don't know how Maisie does it when she's so sick. I know it's crazy, but I suppose that's what keeps her focused and going. I suppose if you're stuck in the same room all day, every day, there's little or nothing else to try and keep you going than having people round about you all the time on the internet or whatever. So, but yes, I said this in this stream. I'm still amazed. My lungs are about to implode. Yeah. Have you not got any kind of reconciliation for that yet, Camille? Is there no? Has nobody actually said what it is and if they can do anything to assist? Not really. Oh dear, that's terrible. Mouse has gotten much better compared to when she started. I mean, her health. Yeah. But still, the isolation, Grim, I think is what we're talking about here. The fact that she cannot leave the room, basically, she's just in that room, and can't really leave it. It's just insane. although it's, I think the relationship she's got with Connor now is fantastic, and being taken on the cyclothon, etc., and being in the basket on the iPad and everything. I know she's not actually there, but at the same time, it must give her a feeling of elation that she's been taken places, and the flower garden that they visited and the cyclothon and everything was just fantastic, and you could hear the excitement in her voice at being able to go and see these places sort of firsthand through the lens of a camera. It's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, he seems a really, I think I would be absolutely devastated if I found that any of that group were wrong-uns, I think Connor, Pete, Premier 2, I love Premier 2, love his content, just love his general attitude to life. Chris Broad, cameraman Paul as well. I like watching cameraman Paul's streams as well. I think it's great that he's got in a bit of the action as well. They're all so great together. Ian as well, obviously, who doesn't stream but pops up in just about everybody's stream. They're a good bunch of people, and I think I'd be absolutely devastated if I found out that any of them was not a good person, let's say. So yeah, but it is fantastic the amount of money and just everything that Connor and crew do to support Mouse. But yeah, it's good times, as I say. So, what will we play tonight? We're going to play Layers of Fear. I'm not 100% sure. I can't quite remember where we are. I remember we finished a chapter. Have the hats been nuked? Oh, sorry, I tend to put them off 16 during the introductory bits, because Rye has a bad habit of coming in at the very start and firing off 3,000 things one after each other. So I tend to switch them off. I was eating breakfast, watching, playing a game, and Rebecca said, yeah. I think you said that before, Grim. So yeah, it's good. It's good. You've either said no. I can't remember whether you said it in Discord, or not. But it is all Rye's fault. Your memory's bad, as usual. Yeah, I just because I tend to do, there's a bit of drama around about it. I like to I don't really like the thing going off in the first 30 seconds of starting stream, and then you having to wait and wait and wait and wait. So I've got a button that effectively turns the things off that I don't want redeemed straight away. There you go. You were just waiting for that to happen. So we shall go across and do that. You were on tenterhooks. Okay. Okay, first spin of the night. Interact. Let's go. So many hats. Is that Tinter for tentacles? There we go. Big gay swid. It's Golf Bro. Let me find it in the big bag of hats. Golf Bro, interesting. Okay. What's Golf Bro's sexuality, please? I gotta stick to the shortcut. Too many good memories. Yes, the OG. There we go. If it is, I'm joining. Okay. Right. We've got that sorted out. I'm enjoying Layers of Fear, but I'm wanting more fear and less layers. As I said in the right, don't mess me about game. Oh, I was going to do the thingy monitor, wasn't I? I forgot. I was in two minds as to whether I was going to stream tonight, because I'm kind of tired. So I just, I'm maybe not 100% as prepared as I thought it was going to be. Right. Why is that not starting? Please. App. Well, I knew this would happen. Really? Please go to settings. Yes. Health. Sorry, folks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Health, apps and services. There's no such thing. Okay. Pulside. Which is supposed to be on. Stupid thing. Oh, there we go. It's working anyway. Right. Anyway. It's saying to go and sort out. Where did I go? Where did I leave off? I don't know. I can't quite remember. Continue story. I think we finished the end of a chapter. Painter story, chapter 3. So we finished chapter 2. And we had this heat. Even now, lost alone, you deserve it. A great... Oh, hang on a minute. I never put the... I've done 2 things. I haven't done 2 things. What have I not done? I haven't changed the category, which I've now done. And I've put the timer on, which I've now done. Sweet. We're there. Right. Okay. Okay, so I take it I'm going back out the door again. Because I've now got both of those. Yes. There we go.
Their life started to fall apart. Everything he touched turned to rot.
Okay. So I think we established last time that he was spending an awful lot of time in his study and that he constantly had a fire going. Henry Marvin, MD, relationship counsellor. March 3rd. This time we're really going. Okay. And that his wife had obviously experienced some sort of trauma caused by fire. Hold on now. Okay, I'm holding on. When did the total move from 69? Oh, that's rude. Did Pissy not do a final sort of... I think he threw another few quid on at the end. I can't quite remember. Ooh, I had absolutely no memory of having that bit of equipment. That was total reflex. Very strange. Okay, so I need to... I want to know what that shaking sound is. Should I know what that shaking sound is by now? Or is that just a hint that something else is at play here? Ooh. I thought Maru was in the chat there.
Everything I touch breaks.
Why do folk never train their bat in video games? The house is sick. The world is breaking around us. Everything I touch breaks.
Thank you so
Drain.
much. Best of friend.
It's 16.
Thank you for your
so
kindness.
much.
16 Liverets donated £11 and 98 pence to our charity.
16 live rats. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. I don't know, Nausea. I have no idea as to why that happens. Thank God Pissy's not here. Don't. You'll you'll summon him. He'll now appear. What's the heart for? Why would you draw a heart on a toilet cistern? Because he's constantly signed in on chat. He uses some mad app that means he never leaves chat.
Good, solid undercoat. A primer that will hold it all together so it doesn't rot.
Oh, I have gone. You know what? Okay, this is hilarious. You know what? Call him Isip. Yeah. Yeah, that shaking. That's kind of. I wonder what that's about. All today, in my head, I've been thinking, it's the 16th today. There's some reason, there's an important reason why 16 is in the date, the 16th, not 16 live rats, is in my head. And I've suddenly realised at the end of the day what it is. It's the last day to get your cup. That's what it is. Kay and I have been doing so much going and putting the thing in people's chats that it's actually got embedded in my brain. I don't know, but I don't know whether it is it at midnight that the thing oh god, everything's happening now. Does it run out at midnight?
The world is breaking around us.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Best of friend.
Thank you for your kindness.
See?
SIDEF donated £3 and 47 pence to our charity.
Summoned him. Hello, Pissy. How are you? But thank you, everyone, so much for your continued support with the charity. It's the 18th of May. Okay, so there's still a couple of days to go. What is that? Okay. 2 days left. So what on earth's the 16th then? That's annoying me now. I thought I'd finally scratched the itch in my brain that kept telling me the 16th's a really important day for some reason. And now... just admit you were thinking the 16th.
Thank you so much. Best of friend.
Thank you for your kindness. 16 Liverets donated £6 and 53 pence to our charity.
You can think of me, Death. It's okay. Thank you so much. $600. Ooh, 600. Well done, folks. Thank you so much. We are probably going to... I'm not going to presume, but given where we are at the moment, it feels very much like we are going to break the record. Ooh, who's that?
Thank you so much. Best of friend.
Thank you for your kindness. SIDEF donated £4 and 26 pence to our charity.
Backpiece. Oh, she just keep coming back, does she? Okay. 16th of March is my birthday. Maybe that's bothering. Yeah, that we missed it. Okay. Okay.
Don't leave me.
Right. I have done myself dirty here because I normally follow left wall strats and didn't there. And we get you something so that you can't die even if you jump the lava. Ooh. Some events are canon, cannot be changed. When I think of rats, all I can think of is how to keep rats from dying in Minecraft. Okay, so I have 2 paths here. Let's continue down the... Can you get me something so that I can't die even if all my hearts run out?
She's been at it again.
Ooh,
Earlier
has she
in
now?
the day, I found more of her reviews. Little notes stuck to one of my paintings. Some of the most scathing, hateful shit I've ever read about my work. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. After all, she knows me well enough to know what really gets to me. I just can't believe she would use that against me. Worst thing is, when I confronted her about it, she claimed she hadn't written any of it. Like I can't tell her handwriting. Jesus. Does she really hate me that much? Or is her mind starting to slip? I just don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, that sound is weird. Okay. Ooh, 16. Sounds like 16's here.
Abomination. Is it the source? Haunts me in nightmares.
Ooh, that's a weird looking rat. That is indeed a weird looking rat. That's a nice portrait of rat. Ooh. Interesting.
Ugly? Ugly? You ordered a true portrait, so that's what I painted, you fucking pleb. Maybe I need to kick some artistic sense into your stupid face!
Oh, I think our friend has somewhat lost it. It would appear. Maybe he's been driven to distraction. Why is that there? Oh, that's the door. Everyone's a critic indeed. Yes? Hello? Okay. Not there.
This house is a mess. You're still a lady of the house, remember?
I take it what he's suggesting there is that she should be tidying things up. Being lady of the house and all. Okay, I am beginning to get slightly turned around here. So I came in that way. And went straight ahead there, and that was the door there, and then this is here. This leads down a whole other corridor.
I'm terribly sorry for your inconvenience, but we've seen no fluctuations of power in your area, and see no issues in the neighborhood. And since you didn't allow entry to our electricians, we cannot help you in any way.
Okay. We didn't allow entry to the electrician. Uh-oh. The game has saved. That's never good, is it? What if you fail? Well, to be fair, it's me they're speaking about. This is the commonplace occurrence. That means boss fight. Okay. Tends to, normally. Means something nasty's gonna happen. Is there such a thing in this game? Is there boss fights in the game?
Some
No.
paintings defy simple words, let alone critique. A basic knowledge of the subject is an absolute must if one is to even try taming them. Babyface is one such painting.
This is
His
Wade's
art anomaly draws
favourite
tens of
one.
thousands of mediocrity enthusiasts and Sunday abstraction aficionados. In reality, it looks like a result of a week-long art marathon of a not very well-adjusted painter locked in a dark basement. Leaving aside the horrible execution, the painting excels in a hideous...
Hush, baby. Daddy's here. Hello, Clem. Now when that's taken totally out of context, it sounds extremely sussy. Directly said the baby painting. Okay, oh no. No, we've got another safe puzzle. This can't be true. At least we know how to do it this time. How are we, Clem? Are we having a good Friday? Oh, okay. Right, so we're going 10, 70, 90. 10 to the right. No, 10 to the right. Okay, maybe not. Although, the bit of paper I just picked up says left first and then right and then left. And this says left, sorry, right, left, right. So am I going 90, 70, 10? Nope. You think the safe is upside down? Ah, right, okay. Sorry. God, this is brain breaking. So I need to go right. No, I need to go back. Okay. Let go. And then I need to go... No, I don't. Okay, I need to go... No, I don't. I need to go that way. 10. Let go. And then... Okay, I'm not following this at all. Because to me, if I've gone this way... don't do that. If I've gone that way... That's clicked. So that's correct. So I should be going the opposite way to get to 70. But it's not allowing me to do that. Is it 70 from 10? So it should be 60. I don't know. No, I think that the safe combination is 10, 70, 90. That's the bit of paper I've picked up. You're right, the safe is upside down, so it's now about which way round I go. But if I go this way, you hear the click. So I take my hand off, because that was what was causing the problem last time. And then I should hear a click there. But maybe I have to go all the way round. No. Hey. Right. Maybe I have to go to 90 first. No, the 10's correct. Because you're hearing the click. So then go to 90. Nah. Okay. Okay. Right, okay, for some bizarre reason. Anyway, I think that works. Take my finger off. Click. And then go back around to 90 this way, maybe? Right, okay. That made absolutely no sense. But we're in. Right. Where was... Ooh, okay, the whole room has turned upside down now. So we can flip the switch and that will turn the room back the right way. Good. I can't remember which door was locked though. What's the problem? Aha. Oh my goodness. I feel like I've missed out a whole chunk of this though.
I can put it between the books. You'll never find it there.
Ooh, what we're putting between the books? And what am I not finding? Okay, locked. What am I seeing over here? Nothing. Ooh, is that doing its thing? Right, okay, so I've got... okay, let's go down first. And investigate this room. Oh, but it goes on for... oh god. Right, this is...
Can't escape too.
There's so much to investigate here. I never seem to be getting any closer to that room. Weirdly. Do I need to go up to get down? That's a possibility. Just do a quick check again. Each, oh no, hello, is there nothing on the bookcases? Hello Sky, how are you? Sorry, yeah, I think we might have to go up to get down. Or maybe I'm just missing something in the bookcases. Doesn't appear to be anything on the bookcases. Okay. And I'm not getting any closer to that, so I must have to go up the way, I think. I keep wanting to go down just to make sure, absolutely sure that it says... no, it's the same thing every time I go down. What? What am I say? I'm... Hello, Parto. Join us for Kay having an aneurysm here. Okay. Why? I still don't know what it is that you're getting upset about. Right. Destroyed something there. I've got no idea what it was. Well, because I'm never sure whether or not it's... I've played games where it's made you do that, exactly that, to the point where you start questioning it. And then you go down one more time and it works. I think In Sound Mind did that, where you had to keep doing it and doing it. And I was like, this is ridiculous. This is obviously not the way to do it. And then on the 5th turn, it actually worked. And I was like, eh? Yeah. That's why I do it. Because I'm never sure whether or not it's actually wanting me to do it or not. It gets to a point where you just start questioning yourself and you start gaslighting yourself about the fact you shouldn't be doing it for the 4th time or the 5th time. But it actually did really want you to do it. Okay, so we now have a key. Oh, and... that's a fake one. So... I feel like... there's so... okay. Is it too late to turn it all around? Okay, so that... I take it I can't zap that. No. That looks like I should be able to zap it, but it's obviously not to be zapped. Oh, everything's just kind of weirdly wobbly now. Ooh, okay. Maybe if I go this way. It's obviously got something to do with that thing, but I can't... I've got no key, so I can't open that. Do I go backwards? Can't possibly be going backwards. I'm in a loop puzzle, yeah, but how to... resolve the loop puzzle? What can I interact with?
Look at him, wading through ashes. Such determination, such blindness.
Okay. I am going right. Okay. More ash. Things gone. Ooh.
Talk to me. Why won't you talk to me? You promise. You deserve this. All of it. All of it. This solves nothing. It never has. It never will.
Okay. Key. Hopefully for the box. We're going to get an update? No? Scales.
Silent floaters. They clog the drains. Fur in the water. No baths for me.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm not like her. I won't let go. I won't let my passion decay. I can't. I would never. I will finish it.
If I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring opinions.
16 concurring opinions.
Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I have examined the case thoroughly, and I have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did.
Okay.
What you refer to as a
Well, thank you so much.
A fresh presence has stepped forward from the ether.
could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage.
Welcome in, welcome in.
The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be physiological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program.
That was a long letter. Welcome in, Darth. Right, okay, so we have this. What? So I don't have one. I know. I now have it.
This thing, this family, won't work if you keep undermining me. It will break apart.
Ooh. Okay. What's this? Hey, Scotsman, love the Scottish accent. I find it better than the Irish. No, I'm Irish. It's probably one of those things, Darth, that Scots folk think that the Irish accent's really good as well. Are you north or south? Ooh, interesting. Can't say, unfortunately. Wish I could. How everybody is doing well. Middle. I'm Republic, but in the middle. Okay. Restless memories. Hope you're having a great Friday, Botanica. Ooh, some music. Is that important? Probably not. Ooh, hello. Really? Okay, this, I have to say, I'm loving the game. I'm loving the mystery of it. I think it's good now. We're beginning to ramp up the spookiness. The lantern thing is irritating me. This constant, just leave the lantern on. It makes no difference that it keeps going or whatever. It's just annoying. I moved from horror to that. I watched the new Final Destination today. It was a wild ride, and I found out there's another movie we made. Yeah, well, you don't need a lantern out all the time. Well, I'm not sure whether I should have it out all the time. It's just one of these things that's been given to me now. So I'm not sure. So basically what you're saying is that unless I see something that's kind of very dark, or something that's doing that warpy kind of, I don't really need the lantern. What about when she's out? It just makes it easier to see things. In fairness. But it's kind of irritating that it keeps dropping back out and coming back in again. I could understand if it was fuel.
More and more locked doors between us, but it's my drinking that ruins the family?
Okay. Locked. Ooh. Crowbar? Spooky. Okay. There's nothing there for me to have a look at. Is it too late? Depends what you're asking. Is it too late to eat? Probably not. Is it too late to...
I need the fire. The lamps are so cold.
Oh, okay. Move the mouse so we need a 3-digit code from somewhere. Didn't actually lose that much. For a minute I was slightly worried there. Okay. Right, so I take it I'm back out here again. Dude. Eat. Okay, so we're now on a hunt for the other 2 bits of paper. I was just saying to Kay there when I was starting everything off. I've never had Windows do that to me at all. I've never had it actually force start an update. Okay. Hello, Rye. How are you? I had no idea you'd gone back to streaming. How are you? My alerts seem to have broken, which is not helpful. There's something definitely weird going on with my PC. Hang on 2 seconds here. Wait. Whoa. Let me just do that. Oh, that's not going to work. This? There we go. I need to actually set things up properly. Thank you so much for coming across, Rye. We have missed you. What were you streaming tonight? Rye streams. Yeah, Rye used to stream many, many years ago. Or months ago. Mainly WoW, was it? World of Warcraft you used to stream? What were you streaming tonight? Were you just setting up things? I don't know why my read. It was playing a little Dead by Daylight just because I had it installed. See, you know, it broke. I'm not a DBD fan at all. Disgusting. But welcome in. Welcome. Thank unfollow. Thank you so much for bringing your community across. Yeah, it used to be well. You have just caught us, actually. I just had a... Talking of breaking things, my PC just locked up and everything went tonto and I had to hard reset it and it did a Windows update. But thank you so much. But it seems to have broken all my alerts as well, which is great. Smashing. Love it. So now we're in silence for the rest of the... Oh, hang on a minute. Why did that happen? Let's see. No, there we go. I don't understand. It's obviously done something. I haven't sat my PC. You just need to refresh your Mix It Up. It's not on Mix It Up. It's on Stream Elements, all that stuff. So it shouldn't be that. And Mix It Up's doing all the other bits and pieces. So, don't know. Something's obviously happened in the midst of everything else happening. But I can live without the alerts. I'll just say thank you so much. He's obviously working because it's working through Mix It Up. So yeah, interesting. So Stream Elements is Mixed Up and Mix It Up is your work. See, this is the issue. When I first started streaming, I didn't obviously know terribly much about it, and I didn't have a lot of pals who were streamers. In fact, I had no pals who were streamers, so it was me and Banshee against the world, basically. No idea what we were doing. So I set up everything initially through Stream Elements. And then I discovered Triggerfire, which everybody sort of said, yes, Triggerfire, good, easy to understand. So I set up another bunch of stuff, the redeems, through Triggerfire. And then as I kind of progressed on, everybody said, Mix It Up's the very thing to use. So I've started to very slowly, any new stuff is done in Mix It Up. And I'm very slowly migrating things across to Mix It Up, but it takes so long I can't be bothered wasting the time on it. So I've now got 3 different things doing 3 different things, which is good in one respect because it gives you a bit of redundancy. If something breaks, then at least the other 2 things are still working. So I'll just have to run. I'll just have to run without any alerts at the moment, so it'll be quiet. But thanks, Rye, for bringing everyone across. Appreciate it, and hopefully you'll be doing more streaming in the future. And we can, as long as it's not Dead by Daylight, we won't. Because if it's Dead by Daylight, we won't come across and watch it. But thank you so much for bringing everyone across, and we will. I'll find better games. Good. Right, let me crack on with this. See if I can find this last bit of paper that I'm looking for to make up a 3-digit code. Have you played Layers of Fear, right? Or seen Layers of Fear? But the last number is a 1. I mean, technically I could brute force it, but let's actually do it properly. I've got 2 out of the 3. I just need to spin through the... I'll watch anything except DVD. I can't stand it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm back here again. So I can just brute force this then. I'm back in the... You've not seen it at all. This is the remastered version of it. This came out in 2023. It's good. I'm enjoying it. Okay, so this is the corridor we came down, so we don't need to be back out here. I think we just try and brute force it, eh? Is this where I came out? I've now got lost because... Yes. Okay. Yeah. I see where I am. Okay, so the second digit is 8. And the third digit is 5. It's not 1K. Right, so ooh, there was somebody moving over there. There was somebody in that window. Come on, lucky number 7. It was 3. 3 was the magic number.
I thought I broke all of them. Oh well. Cold, merciless light is still light.
Somebody was sneaking in behind us. Ooh. Okay. Rats. They're in the walls. Rats is in the walls. I'm actually in my living room. Currently suffering from a cheese hangover.
Are you insane with those candles? You will burn.
Another code.
We
Okay.
have electricity.
Oh, hello. You're back. Oh, okay. You can do one, as they say. Oh, that wasn't clever. Yes, I'm just going to get chased round and about here as I try to find this. Where is she?
We've lived without electricity for thousands of years. I could do it too.
Let's get back to the room. Oh, okay. That's not clever. Can't crouch, can I? Can I crouch? No, I can't crouch. Yeah, Pissy's been at it again with his... Okay, 6-1. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
We belong together.
Up here.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. We need 89.94 to be donated then. That'll take a little while. That's fine. Not a problem. We've got plenty of time. Remember, we're collecting right the way through until the end of June. So there's no No hassle at all. We're all good. However, the good thing is that we seem to have got away with our friend chasing us. So we shall continue. Okay, so we've got a padlock off the... Okay. Who was behind the door? That was extremely rude. Look, I'm only trying
This is
to...
who I am. Without it, I'm broken. I have to finish it.
You forgot about that, indeed. Thingy.
All right, let's try this again. Finally managed to play a little. If banging on the keys awkwardly counts as playing. I won't lie. It drives me insane not to have full control of my fingers. In any case, I was promptly berated by my loving husband, who said I should be resting. I know he means well. But how will I ever get better if I don't work at it? The worst thing is, I could swear I smelled liquor on his breath. God, please, not this again.
I tell you what, her handwriting's well improved over the time. What is that shaking sound? It's really irritating. Not knowing what it is. Okay, so it wants me to go this way. Yeah, no. Hello? I understand that that's triggered something, and we're just supposed to watch the cutscene, basically, aren't we? What's this?
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing.
Okay. Needed a jar and plastic tubing. We're on our way for some plastic tubing then, I guess. Is there anybody up at the top of the stairs? Nope, they've disappeared this time. Okay. There's your bourbon. Okay.
Good job!
Suddenly, everything I find relaxing is a fire hazard.
Okay.
I broke all of them.
Uh-huh.
Oh well. Cold, merciless light is still light.
It is. What else is in here that we need to pick up and have a look at? Hello, Tsunami. I'm back, yes.
Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. and one awestruck critic who wished to remain unnamed went as far as to invoke
I'm having some PC issues.
spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Its distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting.
Indeed, Sky.
Vai ter festinha aqui dentro do meu barraco. Vou te arrastar pro beco. Vai ser sequência de vapo. Vai ser sequência de vapo.
Right, okay, so we can go through here, maybe. Yes. Okay, so there's just that. We've been here before. We have been here. This is the front door. Okay, so that's that. I'm collecting things for the house.
We would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control.
Yeah, I've done that. We've been here before. Back to demons, and after this chapter, they go to the house. Oh, I see.
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these.
Yeah, we've done that.
I can't remember the last time I wore these.
That's yes. Ah, right. So this is all the stuff that I've collected through the course of the game. Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's that burned. And we've been in this room. Okay.
Why pink?
Yeah, I've done all that. Okay, so right, I don't need to be up here then. Okay, so ooh, interesting. Right, so that's the end of that chapter. Don't know what that's all about. Writer's Story, chapter 2. Okay. Okay, so we're back in the present day now. With our win a trip to this lighthouse, but it's actually not a trip to the lighthouse. It's you will work your butt off and we will try and scare the living daylights out of you. Who's banging? Okay. Interesting. What is going on now?
We had an agreement, a deadline that you prolonged for the third time now.
Ooh.
If you don't finish this screenplay, someone else will.
Interesting. Now we're under pressure.
The most painful and most useful tool in a person's arsenal.
Okay. I think she won some sort of competition to go to this place. But it was on the understanding that she would get isolation to write.
Come. I have your truth.
What the fuck?
Indeed. Uh-oh. It looks like my PC is going to do the whole thing again. It's going red. No? There's something definitely going on with my PC that needs a bit of TLC. I don't know whether it's the graphics drivers or something. But the same thing that it did the other day. It starts flashing red as if it's not reading temperatures and the temperatures are going sky high. But when you look at the diagnostics, it's actually, there's no issue at all with the temperatures. So it's something about the reporting, which is what happened with the GPU drivers. But I think if it all decides that it's going to drop out again, I think I'll just need to stop. Unfortunately, for the night.
Here, son. It'll help with the pain.
Okay. And try and resolve whatever
what
it
happened
is.
to you when your daughter was born? Tell me.
Not that I really want to, because out of order. It's an AMD CPU and it's NVIDIA GPU. I could, yes. I might do that. If it all goes horribly wrong. But the NVIDIA drivers for the GPU 2 updates ago introduced this issue where it stopped things, it masked reporting. So any tool that you had, Elgato or otherwise, couldn't read what was happening. So it gave the impression that your PC was overheating, which is just nonsense because it wasn't actually overheating. It just couldn't see what was causing the issues, if any, but there were no issues. But that's what it looked like was happening there again, which is a bit strange. I'm kind of now terrified to update the graphics drivers because the last 2 updates that NVIDIA have done to fix the problem have actually made it worse. So I'm now terrified to actually update the GPU drivers in case it makes everything really, really hideously badly wrong. What am I trying to do here? I'm just wandering around.
All changed when the daughter was born. Wow. The reward for the most cliche line goes to me. So, I'm here.
Okay.
For a place belonging to a posh-ass agency. This
Right.
is weird.
Uh-huh.
If they wanted to have a decor that corresponds with story, they succeeded. It's dark, there are rats, and it's weird paintings. Not gonna lie, I felt like it was some fucked up experiment. Especially since the man called to check if I'm working soon after I entered. I heard a strange noise when I was about to start writing. But it turned out that it were only rats, I think. I thought I saw later. I called to let him know I'm here. He always cheers me up.
It was only that. Okay. I don't want to go down there again because so I've been in there and I think I've done everything in there. I can't get into this room still, it's locked. I've picked that up.
Don't ride city buses. This is your chance to end segregation.
Okay. Racist paraphernalia. Can't do anything with that.
Children change every... Reach for your own experience. I know what it is to be a parent. What changes with a child? Channel it.
Right. Try the phone.
Hello?
Oh, thank God. It's me.
Mama? Did something happen?
I don't know. I don't feel good. I don't like this place.
Oh, stop swinging the camera about.
You don't feel good. Do you need a doctor?
No. It's dark in here. I'm scared.
Mom, it's night. I think you just had a bad dream. Everything will be okay in the morning. I imagine the lighthouse gets lonely, but come on. It's you who wanted to go there.
No, you don't understand. It's dark. It's awful, and I can't write. Everything is... Hello? Hello?
Oh. We're going to have to go back to the basement. Oh, hello.
Now that's no way to greet your muse.
Ooh.
What your surprise? Creation isn't pretty. You pushed a human being into the world, and now you need to do the same with a book. I'm here to help you with that.
How?
Hello? Can I sit down at the typewriter now? No, back down to the basement, I would presume, to see what's going on with the generator. Oh no. It's like my PC fans. Pull this lever. Okay, at least that's working.
How? She asks. The same way I helped the painter, the musician, and the actor. All you have to do is choose. Your voice will be heard.
It won't. It never is.
Okay. Indeed, a tale as old as time. I quite like the way they're doing that, though. That's quite cool.
And now, with my help, it's possible. Do you choose to use it?
Oh, now we need to sign the contract.
Say it.
I do. I choose your help.
No, never do that.
Then it is done.
You never check the small print. Dude, we are in so much trouble now.
Hello?
Thank God you're okay. What happened?
What do you mean?
You were scared, and the call was cut off, and...
Oh, that's nothing. The generator died. It's fine now.
Oh. Okay. I guess that's good. How do you feel? You sounded upset. I'm worried.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. Just like that.
I'm good, son. It's as you said. I'm exactly in the place I wanted to be.
Are you?
Yes,
Are you?
I'm sure. I need to get back to work. Good night.
Love you.
Okay. Right, back to the old typewriter and see if I can actually write anything now. Oh, we can. Right, let's get going. This screenplay is about to write itself.